Hey, Bala, Squiggles here, bringing you a game on darim Ultra. This one is a TVP between MouzThorzain, who is not who I'm looking at, and of course EGHuK. Pay no attention to the liquid, he is now EG. So, we have Thorzain versus Huck. Pretty good players, both of them, and I want them to have a 1 hour and 12-minute long game, which is the longest game I've ever seen. But I don't think that will happen. However, I do expect there to be a pretty good game between these guys. Oh, baby, I am so excited. I want to see these SCVs build something other than minerals or harvest something other than minerals. And I want to see these probes build something other than pylons, maybe like a one pylon robo or something crazy like that, just breaking the game wide open. Before you get all crazy, I just want you to know that's not actually possible. I'm just a little bit tired and a little bit hopped up on Dr. Pepper. So if I come across as being crazy, that's why. Okay, now that I have my disclaimer out of the way, let's actually look at the game and see what these guys are doing. Like I said, it is on darim Altars, and they are spawning in, what is this? Like 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock positions, I guess. The top and bottom of the left side of the map. So the right side is not going to feel any love at all this game. And meanwhile, it looks like this probe is going to be scouting in exactly the wrong way, but nice job going past this zone like a watchtower. Just a little something you can do, maybe catch one of your opponent's workers as he's trying to scout, and that'll give you a little bit of extra information as to where he could possibly be spawning, there we go, or starting, whatever, anything but spinning. Don't spin unless you do a slash dance or maybe a little patrol, you know, to block something like patrolling right there. That's the only spinning I ever see. Okay, looks like Thorzain going to be scouting a little bit later than Huck. Looks like he is going to be going forward. No gas at all. Has one racks out, so it looks like it's going to be a one racks fast expand coming out for Thorzain and for Huck. It looks like he does have this one gas. He does have a Cybercore on the way. And does he have a Zealot out? I don't know. Let's check the... Nope, he does not. He's going to be skipping that Zealot and going straight for the Stalker as soon as this Cybercore finishes. Meanwhile, just going to be getting these probes, but not chrono boosting really. So we could be seeing a pretty quick... never mind, now he's chrono boosting probes. I was going to say maybe he's saving up to get the warp gate research started right away, but it looks like he is going to be content to not do that and get a little bit more economic stuffs, aka probes, which gives you minerals and gas. And here comes this Marine going to be stutter stepping. And the probe is, oh man, just barely gets out of there. 4 health left. Wow. Wow. But, you know, the Marine, his job is done. This probe can no longer be used to scout. Even if this Marine doesn't stutter step, I'm pretty sure he still kills the probe now because of all the health he has lost. Does have full shields again, though, so that's always handy. Nobody else really gets hit point regeneration quite that quickly. Okay, Thorzain, his expansion is on the way. And it looks like there is a Stalker on the way for Huck. Is he getting anything else? Well, of course he's getting warp gates, but I don't really see anything else going down for him right now. Another pylon, because every unit that the Protoss builds costs at least 10 supply. That's also not true. But, you know, everything except probes cost at least 2, I think. I mean, they're pretty supply heavy on their units. Of course, their units have shields. They have shield generators. Don't even see where the shield generator is on this guy. But I'm supposed he could hide it someplace under his armor. The bigger question I have on another Stalker, of course he skipped Zealots, but the bigger question I have is where do Zealots keep their personal not cloaking, that's like DTs, but that's a good question. Actually, that's a better question. DTs, where do they keep personal cloaking and personal shields? That's like 2 different generators, and they're running around with like nothing but a couple of blades and like a loincloth. I don't know where they hired 2 generators. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Maybe somebody can help me out in the comments. Let me know what your theories are on where exactly they keep all that tech. Or maybe their tech is just super small, like in Harry Potter, you know. You have like a backpack on and you reach inside and it's like an entire cavern filled with stuff. I don't know. Alright, looks like Huck is going to be moving in here trying to do some aggression, but there is the bunker already down. Lots of Marines, 4 Marines in, 3 Marines outside, even going to just top off this bunker's hit points. And, looks like Huck is thinking about maybe doing something. Nice job spreading pylons. Actually has pylons all over the place. So depending on where he pushes, he could be able to do quite a bit. Looks like he is going to That's right, that's what I said. Yeah, looks like he's going to be getting Blink and 3 additional gateways, still on 1 base. So he is going for a 4, is this 4 gates? Is this 5 gates? It looks like 4 gate and Blink. And he is going to try to harass Thorzain to death. It's going to be on Thorzain to defend. This bunker will help quite a bit. But, and oh, look at that. Nice job there. Just finding that out. Going to be sending some Marines over there, sniping that pylon. And as this pylon goes down, that's going to severely limit Thorzain's. No, there we go. Looks like Thorzain's going to try to keep this pylon alive. Is it going to work? It looks like the Marines have switched their firing. All of the Marines leaving this bunker as well and going to be running over here. Looks like these Stalkers are doing a good job of kiting everybody. Lots of SCVs going down. SCVs coming over here as well to try to block. No, and they do get in. And now they're going to be running over here. And yes, indeed, they do get the vision. So more Stalkers are on the way. And Thorzaincannot be too happy with that. Keep in mind that Thorzainis actually ahead in supply because EGHuK invested so much into this. EGHuK actually not building anything right now at all. Thorzain getting stim, getting Marauders, getting more SCVs, and all kinds of good stuff. So it looks like, wow, yeah, that pylon is still there. Oh, man. And this one Marine going to be finishing off this pylon in about 600 years. But it's okay because there are Marauders out now. But that's so many Stalkers. And this Stalker going to be blinking forward. More Stalkers warping in here. Going to focus down this supply depot. And Thorzain, I don't know how he's going to dig himself out of this one. I mean, he's still ahead in supply. But if we go to the units tab, we can see that looks like, well, 12 Marines, but 9 Stalkers. And they do such a good job if they blink. And they are indeed blinking. No, it looks like some workers getting in on the fun, but there is just so many Stalkers here. He does not have vision of the high ground now. Going to be focused on this pylon finally, and that pylon supply blocks EGHuK. Oh no, EGHuK, your supply blocks. I don't know if you realize that. Losing another Stalker as well, and all of these SCVs, actually, well, some of the SCVs have been pulled. Marines, Marauders just chilling by this bunker. Do not want to lose this bunker. There we go, second Marauder in there now. And EGHuK, who, let's go back to the production tab, has 2 pylons on the way. 2 more barracks on the way for Thorzainwho still has this one base advantage right now, even though he's not really mining from it except for this one awesome mule. There we go, all his workers are going back. If we go to the units tab really quick, we can see it is 24 SCVs to 26 probes, and the problem is that there is a second orbital which can call down all kinds of mules and the like. Here comes these Stalkers going to try to do some more shenanigans, and here comes there we go, got to back off, not even able to focus down this bunker, and here comes the repair on the bunker. Going to try to come up here and do some more damage. No, being repelled. A lot of these Stalkers are getting low in health, especially this guy with 9 hit points. He does have 5 kills though, so you know, if he lives through this, he will be getting drink spot for him tonight. Will not be buying anything. If you get 5 kills, then you are automatically a hero. It says me in the Protoss army. Looks like a few Zealots coming out now. Zealot charge on the way, DT Shrine on the way, and getting that Nexus. Meanwhile, Hellion from Thorzain's going to be running his way in there, actually kind of more like puttering his way in there, and seeing absolutely everything, counting every single gateway, seeing the tech, seeing the Dark Shrine and the Twilight Council, and now he's going to try to roast as many probes as he possibly can. Is he going to get any? Looks like he does get 1 probe, and he has 2 kills, gets 3 kills, and a nice line on those Zealots, but then not much more happening there. Looks like these are still trying to poke in and poke out, but it's kind of a stalemate here at the front. Going to be blinking back and going back home. Did do a lot of damage to these Marines if you look at them. Wow, they're kind of severely hurt. But during all that, EGHuK was able to get his expansion up, so... Oh, and by the way, if I say Liquid EGHuK at any time, just know that I mean EGHuK, okay? It's just sometimes in the spur of the moment, I look up here, and I might just read his name, and that's totally my bad if I do, but I just want you to know that I do know he's a DG. And that's my fault, not his. Okay, although it is his fault for not changing his name, just saying. All right, so I don't know if there's really anything that he can do here with this blink. I mean, these Marauders, got to be careful. Nice job, nice job. Only took a little bit of damage there and damaged the bunker to about half health. And there we go, healing back up. Oh, but here we go, Medivacs are out. So this is going to give Thorzaina lot more mobility. Plus, it's going to allow him to repair these guys. And by repair, of course, I mean heal, because you don't repair biological units. That would be fascinating to watch, actually. I think that would kind of look more like surgery than anything else. And trying to stick like a titanium plate over somebody's arm, just like the guy's screaming and stuff. There you go, I'm repaired. And like, SCV, you are never doing a diagnostic on me again. Just saying. Alright, so as these 3rd and 4th medevacs pop out, that could be Thorzain's time. He's going to be like, okay, I think I can get out there. He does have stem, of course, done. Combat shields on the way. Concussive shells on the way. +1 almost done. And here we go. Thorzainwho is ahead by about 10, 13 supply at this point. Looks like he's going to be moving up just a little bit and falling back. Didn't manage to clear out this watchtower, this Dark Templar. Holding on like a bouse. Like a Protoss bouse. And, oh, look at this. DT's in the natural, and he has 7 kills. He has 8 kills. There's the scan, and he's running away. Gets one of the DTs. Everybody getting pulled. Was there a DT in here? It was, I'm guessing there was, because there's all kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at the unit. Actually, let's take a look at the worker supplies. Pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at what everybody has lost. And you can see that EGHuK has actually killed a ton of SCVs, an absolute plethora of SCVs. But it's still pretty close. Actually, there's more SCVs. So EGHuK doing a good job of just continuing to build stuff. And there we go. EGHuK being so annoying with these stalkers. Look at almost all of them damaged except this guy. Who knows? This guy went to school and they taught him, and this guy, actually 2 of them, they taught them how to just stand behind everybody else in the group and let them take damage. That's really what happened there. Now it looks like there is, in fact, is there a DT still? No, he was taken out there. Okay, and now EGHuK is going to be pushing back, taking out some of EGHuK's stuff. He is 15 supply ahead at this point. Well, 13, but whatever. And some stims going down. There we go. And there's the blink away again. Oh, wow. This stalker has 2 hit points left. And it looks like 1 stalker going to get caught. Taking out another 2 stalkers. Taken out as well. And now it looks like EGHuK is pushing across the map. EGHuK just took out these rocks. He's going to need these zealots. Charge is done. He's going to need these zealots and these force fields in order to survive this. No, this one sentry does have quite a bit. And here we go. But the thing is with these medevacs, I mean, he could definitely just pick up his guys and lift them over the force field. So we're going to have to see so many zealots, no kind of EMPs or anything, but he does have stim, and stim makes the bio units about twice as good. Blink just used on the stalker, so if he overextends and he doesn't have blink yet, ooh, losing 3, just barely using 3 stalkers, though, for pretty much nothing. 1 Marine giving his life to the cause for 1 zealot, actually. That's a pretty good trade. And EGHuK, continuing to have just about a 10 supply lead here, is going to go ahead and back off a little bit. Notice that while he's moving, his medevacs do not actually heal. And here we go, going to be moving out with even more peeps at this point. There is 1 pylon there, 1 pylon there, so he can do some kind of counterattack with DTs if he so wanted. It looks like MouzThorzain going down now, so we're going to see ghosts. And here comes a stim, and going to be cutting all of these speed zealots. Don't want them to do as much damage as they can, but looks like there's actually a lot of Marines here, and Marines absolutely tear apart those zealots. Kind of nice force fields, considering he didn't have enough for anything more. There he goes, down he goes, and it looks like EGHuK taking commanding lead at this point. Still on 2 bases. It looks like EGHuK trying to get a 3rd up, but EGHuK is going to have none of that as he stops his medevacs. Pretty cool, just to get a little bit more heals off, and now he's going to be looping around here to the side. Yep, it looks like EGHuK has already canceled his 3rd dose. He cannot defend it at all. DT is running out for EGHuK, going to try to do some shenanigans and just delay at this point. EGHuK moving back with his zealots and his stalkers. And here we go. Here comes the split from EGHuK. DT's running everywhere. 1 DT going to be attacking the main army, trying to make him use scans at the very least. Ghosts on the way. MouzThorzain is done. And that means Ghost will start with enough energy for an EMP. Lots of zealots and lots of DTs running. Oh, there's the stim. Is this DT going to fare? He's not going to fare very well. Doesn't even get a kill on the Marauder. And meanwhile, it looks like more units from EGHuK, who is really, it's actually awesome that he has this much map control with no units. Just a testament to his skill there. Looks like another DT going to be running in, doing a great job splitting up these DTs, making EGHuK use scans, use EMPs in order to get him. And now it looks like EGHuK is going to be killing off his own rocks. Meanwhile, EGHuK going to poke up here, and this is like his entire army. And he's going to poke up, try to do damage. A blink away, not really taking much damage at all. I don't know if he should really be sitting there, though, because his blink is not done, and that's his like damage mitigation at this point. Does have 1-1, but EGHuK with 1-1 as well. 2-2 on the way for EGHuK. No kind of upgrades yet coming out for EGHuK. And it looks like just more Stalkers going to try to get the Zealot out again. And Dark Templar coming out again as well. There's the scan, going to kill one of them. And this DT is just going to wait for the scan to wear off. But there are missile turrets on the way. This pylon is going to go down to no more kind of pylons. Here comes Stalkers in again. Going to be focusing down this bunker. Is this bunker going to go down? It finally goes. Well, it's going to burn down, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Down it goes. But really, it is 161 supply versus 98 supply versus 96 now. And what does EGHuK have? I mean, we look at the supply. We can see 52 probes versus 67 SCVs, 15 Zealots, 24 Marauders, 1 Dark Templar, and 9 Stalkers. I mean, there's Ghosts, there's 10 Medevacs. Are you kidding me? That's so many. And it looks like this could be, I thought that was going to be a final battle, but no, there was the blink to get out of it. These Stalkers running home as best they can. This is the Charge Lot army of EGHuK. That is all he has at this point. He is getting +2/+2, trying to get Templar Archives down, but I don't know if Thorzain is going to let him actually do it. Looks like there is a DT that's going to be causing some shenanigans. Gets a kill, and actually doesn't get a kill. Kill stolen by one of these stalkers. And this DT is still here, just whacking away at people, trying to do as much as he possibly can. Maybe waste another scan, maybe slow him down. I mean, there is even Ghost with EMPs. He could just EMP that and take it out. But instead, looks like he's going to move over here, try to take out this expansion. All of HuK's units are here, so this could be the battle that decides the game right here. Here comes a ton of speed zealots. EMP is going down, taking off a lot of the... That's the wrong... Let's see if I can click on somebody. There we go. You can see there are no shields on any of those zealots, and as the zealots just fly away off the screen, that is going to be the game. Thorzain taking it in convincing fashion. Nice job by HuK early game with those blink stalkers being really annoying, but Thorzain not panicking even when his main and his natural was breached, and not panicking again when EGHuK came in with the DTs and started doing damage over here. He just, just stayed calm, macroed, and just ended up rolling over HuK. So great job to Thorzain. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave comments with suggestions and all that other good stuff, or just to tell me that that you love me. Because you know what? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments, like I said. Get involved in my little Starcraft YouTube community. Please support other casters by checking out their content and just help us as we try to grow esports together. Tell somebody who doesn't know about StarCraft tomorrow. That's my challenge to you. Tell somebody about StarCraft who doesn't know about it. If all the nerds in the world do it at the same time, then the StarCraft 2 fan base will explode. Even if a lot of people don't like it, a lot more people will, and that is how you get better. All right, guys. That's how you grow, rather. I am exhausted. I haven't slept in forever, so I am going to go to sleep. You guys are all handsome. I'll catch you later.